how's everybody today? Happy Monday and welcome to week number 2 of Learning with Miss Plunkett on YouTube at home. How is everybody? Give me a thumbs up, thumbs middle, thumbs down. How are we all feeling today? Are you excited for week 2 of home learning? I am. We've got so many fun things planned. We've got more Mr. Fox, we've got more Antarctica, more, I'm trying not to give too many clues away, more art that involves boats, more maths. We're finished with time, but we've got more maths to do, and more shake breaks. I saw some videos of some people doing shake breaks, and our shake breaks this week are going to be using some songs that some boys and girls from first class asked me could we use. So I said, of course, and I have them ready. We even have one for today that somebody asked me, would I play? So I'm really excited. We've got so many fun things for week number 2, and I've been seeing all your photos and your videos coming in on Seesaw, and they have been making me so happy to see all the things you are getting up to. And you know what? I just think you're amazing. I think you're so fabulous, and I think you're doing a really good job. Did you all get some post? If not, there's some post on its way to you. And if you did, there's just some extra bits that we might use this week and next week for our learning at home. Okay? We're going to start on Monday, just like we do every other Monday, and we're going to tell each other our news. I'm going to tell you my news on video, and then you're going to write your news down, and then you'll be able to take a video of you sending me some news onto Seesaw. Or if you want to wait until Zoom tomorrow, you could tell us some of your news on Zoom tomorrow, okay? So my news, what have I been up to? Well, I've been going for lots of walks, so I have, and I was able to bring my dog for a walk all the way from one side of a mountain to the other side of a mountain. I didn't really go up the top and over. I went on a trail around it. So that was one fun thing that I got to do. Another fun thing that I got to do was I got to go on Zoom with all my teacher friends from school, because we're not all in school. And so I got to have a cup of tea and a chat and a catch up with lots of my teacher friends. I saw all the teachers, all the SNAs and Mrs. Darlington and Lorraine, and I laughed and I had a great time catching up with them. And my last piece of news is that I made some cookies. I got a recipe off the internet and I decided I was going to make some chocolate chip cookies. Yum, yum, bubble gum. So tell me, what's your news? Can you think of maybe 3 pieces of news to tell me? Or 4? It's hard sometimes to think of news at the minute because there's not too much we can do, but I'm sure you can think of something. Maybe, did you have a nice dinner? Or were you able to see anybody outside, or maybe through a window, or even somebody kind of even just in your house? Or were you playing on something? Did you play any fun games? Did you have any Zoom play dates? Tell me, what have you been up to? Go and grab your red copybook. I will grab my red copybook and we can write our title together, okay? And after you've done that with me, then you can write your news. Off you go and get it. Okay, so I've got my page ready. Let's write our title together. At the top, we're going to write my news. So we have M, Y, finger space, news. Super. And I'm going to write my news, and I'm going to just show you 1 or 2 things about it. Ta-da! Here's my news. Let me read it to you. I always gets a capital letter. I baked chocolate chip cookies. Full stop. I finished telling you something, so I put a full stop on it. And after the full stop always comes a capital letter. Did you notice as well? See my p in chocolate chip. My hangs underneath the line. So when I'm doing a, look, here's the line, sits on the line and hangs underneath. It doesn't, oh, look, you can't see that at all. See the way it sits on the line and it doesn't hang, it hangs underneath. It does not. That's a capital one, so it hangs underneath. So make sure your hanging letters are all hanging, okay? My dog, comma, because I'm doing a list. We learned about those last week. My dog, my brother, and I capital letter for I, went for a walk around a mountain. Full stop. And have a look, I've got more hanging letters. G, g, g hangs underneath. Y, y, y hangs underneath. So if you've got a hanging letter in your writing, make sure it's hanging underneath the line. Full stop for the end of my sentence because I finished telling you about my walk around the mountain. So after the full stop comes a capital letter. Excellent. It was cold. Finished telling you something very short, but I finished telling you, so I put a full stop. So now I'm putting a capital letter. We had a staff teacher Zoom catch up. Full stop and a hanging sound. And there's my pictures, my Zoom, my cookie, and my cup of tea. So why don't you get your red copies all set to go? Do some news. If you can think of 3 things, great. If you can't, it's okay. But try for 3 or even more things. And then if you want to take a video of you reading them or bring them to our Zoom tomorrow, you can tell us, okay? Don't forget, at our Zoom tomorrow, we're also going to be doing a talent show. So if you've got a song you want to sing, or dance you want to do, or some football skills, or a magic trick, or a joke, you can get those ready as well. Next, we're going to move on to our handwriting, okay? So I'm going to go get my handwriting book, and why don't you get yours too so we can open them on the same page? Oh, well, I am a silly goose, aren't I? Because I don't have a handwriting book. So what I did was I drew the lines on the board, and we're going to go through our letter now. Now, the letter for this week, and you might want to practice it on your whiteboard, is the letter N, okay? I know we all know how to do the letter N, but we're just going to practice doing it properly so that our brains remember. So why don't you get your whiteboard if you want, or you can just watch me while I do this. When you're doing the letter N, I'll draw a bubble here. You start at the top, and you go down, up, around, flick. Just like that. It's not a tall letter, and it's not a hanging letter, so it stays in between the blue lines, okay? Down, up, round, and flick. Why don't you dip your nose in some magic sparkly ink? Blue. What do you have? Ooh, lovely. And we'll start. Get your noses ready with your sparkly ink. We're going down, up, tip the top, flick. Good. Dip your toe in. Can you see? I've got purple shoes on today. So I'm going to do purple ink with my toes. What colour are you going to do? We're going down, up, and flick. Well done. Let's do one more together. Dip your elbow in. What colour? Oh! Down, up, around, and flick. Okay, so if you go to the page with the letter N in your handwriting book, you will be able to do your pinch, 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 rest, rest, rest. Can you see that? Make sure you're holding your pencils like this. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight, concentrating really hard, and you can do your N page. Then if you want to take a picture of it and send it on to me, I would love to see it on Cecil. Okay? Off you go. Pause me so you can come back to me afterwards. Did you get it all done? Super job. Let me give you a boola bus for doing those 2 things today. We have just one more thing to do before we have a shake break. Woohoo! I'm getting so excited to shake. Okay, you can do this now or you can do it later if you prefer. I'm going to show you what to do with our spellings for me because we're going to get back into these today. Okay? So the first thing you will need to do is in the post that I sent you. So if you haven't got your post yet, you won't be able to start this today. But when you get your post, there are lots of new learning words in the post, and you're going to need probably a grown-up's help to cut them out. Don't cut any spellings out, and you're going to stick them in. So you're going to go to Unit 9, and you're going to put the first box of spellings there. Then you're going to go to Unit 10, and you're going to put the next box of learning words there, and you're going to do it all the way until you have stuck in all your spellings, okay? And then this week, we're going to be working on Unit 9. Now, normally in school, we would be able to do the activities, and at home, you would be able to do the sentences. Because we're not in school, I'm going to let you choose. You can choose if you want to do sentences or if you want to do the activity. You don't have to do both. If you'd really like to do both, you can, but you don't have to. You know how to do your sentences. You can draw a picture, write the word in a sentence, and then don't look at the spelling and see, can you get the word right on this side? And if you're doing the activity, instead, we're on activity 1 in unit 9, and it's the syllables one. It's where you write your learning word and then you write how many syllables. So, if my learning word was example, I have to clap it out. Example. And I'm not adding any extra syllables in, I'm just saying it normally. Example. Example. How many is there? There's 3. That's right. So I would write my learning word here, example, and then I would write the number 3. If my learning word was Christmas, again, I'm not going Christmas. I'm not adding it in, any extra syllables in, I'm not making it longer. I just say Christmas, and then I clap it. Christmas. Yeah. Because if I did Christmas, Christmas, that's 4 syllables. When really Christmas, just like that, is Christmas. Can you say how many there is? Clap it with me. Christmas. 2, that's right. So I will write Christmas in here, and then I'll write 2 in here. And you're going to do all your learning words if you choose to do activity 1. Okay? So if you're doing your sentences, you just need to do the first 3 words. 1, 2, 3, same as normal for a Monday. Or if you're doing this, then you don't have to do your sentences, and you can just do all of activity 1 with all your learning words. Okay? Once you're done that, bring it back to the YouTube video, and we are going to have a shake break! Woohoo! I'm back. Are you back? Excellent. Okay, get space, get ready. We're going to do some shake break, and today our song is one that I know everybody loves, and it's a special request from one of the people in our class. So here we go. I'm going to put on Savage Love. Heels, heel, 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 heel. Good. Toes, point, point, point. Good. Flip. 1, me just go turn it off. Well, did you enjoy that one? I had fun. Thank you for requesting that. And I have another request ready for tomorrow. So let me know if you've got any more requests and I will be able to make some dances for them. Okay, have you all had a good shape break? Get a drink of water, take 5 really deep breaths, and then come back ready for your maths. Hi! I'm going to be using our 100 square for maths today, so why don't you root your one out? Press pause if you need to press pause and go and get your 100 square. Okay, so we know lots of things about our 100 square. We know that our 100 square does counting all the way across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we know that going across, it counts all our numbers up to 100. So you can have a little play around with that. You can just count. You can start on 55 and go like that. We also know that down the last blue column, can you put your finger on the last one all the way from over here? We know that this one skip counts in tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Can you do that one with me? Put your finger on 10 and we're going to count in tens going downwards. Ready? You do it too. You can look at yours or you can look at mine. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Very good. And we also know that if we're trying to find a number, like let's say we need the number 77, we can just go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Then all the 70 numbers will start on the next line. 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 77. What if we needed number 39? Well, let's go 10, 20, 30. 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 39. Very good. So we can find them that way. You try it. Can you find number 52, please? I'll wait a second, but if I go too fast, you can pause it. 52. Go down to 50. Well done, 52. What about, do one more, do 83. Find number 83. So go to 80, on to the next line, 81, 82, 83. Very good. So that's a good way of finding numbers. Now, will I show you a trick? This also has, see the way it has 1, 2, 3, 4. All the numbers that end like that. So all the numbers that end in 5 are in the 5 column. 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. It's the same with all of them. Let's look at the sevens. 7, 17, 27, 37, 47, 57, 67, 77, 87, 97. So if you're looking for a number that ends in 4, you can just go to the 4 column. And will I tell you something else, mathematicians? We're going to add another trick into our mathematician pocket. We've already got lots of them. But when you're going down this way, down the columns, you're always skip counting in tens. Because look, 2 plus 10 is 12. 12 plus 10 is 22. 22 plus 10 is 32. So if I do 2, 12, 22, 32, 42, 52, 62, 72, 82, 92. I'm counting in tens. I'm putting 10 on every time, but I'm just doing it on the 2 column. Like if I was doing sixes, it would be like 6, 16, 36, 46, 56, 66, 76, 86, 96. I am getting so good at this. Are you getting good at it too? Yeah, you are. I can tell. Let's do the 8s together. So you can put your finger on it. It'll help. 8, 18, 28, 38, 48, 58, 68, 78, 88, 98. Wow. This is amazing. We are getting so good at our maths. We are 100% math magicians. We're going to have to get magic wands and magic hats too soon because we're just so good. So good. What I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to get you to find some numbers. Could you find, and if you want to put something on them, that's okay, but it's quicker if you just use your finger. Could you please find the number 28? So you can go to 20. 21, 22, 23, 26, 28, or you know it ends in 28, so you can go to the 8 column and go down to 28. 28. Keep your finger on it. Stick it down. Now, keep your finger on that one, but can you find the number 32? 32. So you can go 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, or you can listen to what it finishes in 32 and go to the 2s. 32, or you could go 30, 31, 32. Okay. Stick your finger on that. So we put our finger on 28 and we put our finger on 32. Now this time, I want you to find the number 13. Find number 13. Okay, I found it. It's there. Okay, so we've got 13, 28, 32. Could you please put them in order, starting with the smallest number? So which of these numbers, look where your fingers are, don't move your fingers. Which number is the smallest? Yes, 13 is the smallest, so it goes first. So 13 is done. What else? We've got 28 and we've got 32. So we started with the smallest. Which one is smaller then? Which one comes next? 28, that's right. So we did 13, 28, and the last one will be 32. Very good. What if I said, keep your fingers there, 13, 28, 32. What if I said, put them in order, but start with the biggest? Which one would you start with? Start with 32, then you do 28, then you would do, that's right, 13. Very good. Okay, we'll do one more together, then I'll show you what we're going to do in our Busy at Maths. Find and keep your finger on the number 6. That was Aiska Paiska. Find and keep your finger on the number 27. Okay, so you can go to 20 and then find 7, or you can go 27. So you can go to the 7 column and come down. 27. Now find and put your finger on the number 45. 40, so go 10, 20, 30, 40, and then across. 41, 42, 43, 44, aha, 45. Okay, so I have 6, 27, 35. Have you got those? 6, 27, and 35. Have a look at them. Keep your fingers on them and have a look. Put them in order, starting with the biggest. Which one of those numbers is the biggest? 6, 27, 35. Super, 35, so it goes first. Then which comes next? What's the next one? That's right, 27. And which one's going to come last then? 6, 27, 35? Number 6, because it's the smallest. Okay, well done. Leave this out and grab your Busy at Maths. Pause me while you go to get your Busy at Maths. Okay, have you got it? Can you open your Busy at Maths on page 85? 85. I'll write it up here. Page 85. And when you have that open, it should look a little bit like this. Okay? Now, you can use your 100 square to help you with the numbers. This poor caterpillar lost some numbers, so you just need to fill them in. It starts on number, have a look at your book if you can't see it up here. 19, yeah, so you write 19, 20, then have a look and see what comes next. 21, 22, 23, and you need to keep going all the way along. Checking, 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 have you got the right numbers? And I'd also really like you to check, 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 check. Have you got all your numbers the right way around? Sometimes we get mixed up when we put them backwards, but let's try and get them all the right way around. Okay? Then down here at the choo-choo train, on question 2, it says, colour the bigger number. So you're not colouring all the numbers, you're just colouring the bigger one. So put your finger on the yellow carriage, please. Excellent, well done. I can see you all doing that. What's the first number in the yellow carriage? Number 16, very good. The next number is number 28, that's right. So on your 100 square, find number 16. I've got my one. Then find number 28. 8's 28, okay. Which number is bigger? Is it 16 or is it 28? Which is bigger? I can't hear you. Oh, you're right. I thought I was going deaf for a minute. Number 28. So we don't colour 16. If you want to, you can put an X through it, but you don't have to. And then we're going to colour number 28. I'm going to get my orange marker and I'm going to colour it in. Number 28. Then put your finger on the red carriage, the next one. Okay. Number 30 and number 20. That's right. So find number 30 and number 20 and colour in the bigger one. That's right. You just colour in the bigger one. Okay. Now, hang on a second and I'm going to just move up the page. Okay. And number 3. We've got 3 pink flowers. No, we don't. Who taught me how to count? I got it all wrong. We have how many pink flowers? 4 pink flowers. Okay. So number A, we've got 3 petals. We've got 42, we've got 11, and we've got, what number is that? 39. We've got 42, 11, and 39. And I think you're going to need your 100 square again. And I think you're going to do the exact same thing. Put your finger on number 42. 10, 20, 30, 40, 2, 11. Okay, 10, 11. So I might do it this way. Look, 11 and 42. It's a bit tricky. Then you're going to put your finger on 39. So 10, 20, 39. Okay? And it says, write the numbers in order, starting with the smallest. So which is the smallest? That's right, 11. So we'll put 11 first. Then we'll put 39, then 42. So 11, 39, 42. Okay? So all the pink flowers are going to be, put them in order, so find them on the 100 square, then put them in order, make sure you're looking which one's the smallest, then which one's next, then which one's next, okay? All the pink ones are starting with the smallest. Then, and watch out, because you know the busy bees and our busy at maths try to trick us sometimes. Well, they'll be trying to trick you here, because then when you go down to the nice green shamrocks, it says write the numbers in order, starting with the biggest. So when you get down to those green shamrocks, don't get tricked. Don't keep starting with the smallest. Start with the biggest. In fact, you might even want to get your pencil and put a big circle where it says biggest so you don't forget. And maybe a circle around smallest so you don't forget. Smallest is where we start for the pink ones, and biggest number is what you start with for the shamrocks. Okay? I know you're going to be so good at this. I know it's going to be so escapesca and you're just going to get through it so quickly, but just don't get tripped up by those sneaky bees and this busy at maths. Okay? And when you're done, take a picture and ask mum or dad or whoever's able to upload it to your Seesaw so I can see all the magic maths that you have done. Super duper day 1 of week 2 of home learning, everybody. Very well done. And if you're going to watch the other video for some SESE, we're going to be learning all about Antarctic animals. We're going to become researchers and I'm so excited. So I'm going to go and get that video ready and you are going to do your maths. I might see you later in Antarctica videos. See you later, alligators. What do you say? Excellent. Bye.